Okay, yeah. I'm just sort of getting some stuff set up here, but yeah, this is going to be a shorter episode tonight, but we'll get it cooking. Oh, what's this? Huh. What is that all about? Hold on one second. Laura, entertain yourself and
Oh
these
God.
people. What?
Okay.
You don't want to
No,
entertain
it's
yourself?
fine. I'll
Here,
hang out.
talk about this.
Don't
Talk
tell me.
about this in response to Jamie. Talk about about Legacy Music Hour number 148 and how which one was that? Was that the new age one? Was it experimental music, I think. Okay, yeah. Terry Riley, definitely some Terry Riley-esque tracks in there. Talk about Legacy Music Hour, talk about video game music. I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't have a whole lot to say about video game music, so I'll just say hi. How are you? What's up, Weird Artifacts, The Monetary, Mulazzo, Jamie, all these people up in here, Bryce's Shell. What gives? What gives? I'm just hanging out here in my room today. May have noticed a slightly different background. Why is that? Because running out of places to do this show in here, guys. Things are changing.
Oh, really?
Well, kind of. No, but I'll. Oh, hi, Chodes. Um, yeah. I just.
Things are changing?
Well, kind of. I mean, we're building. We're tearing down.
We're getting
New
bigger.
endings and beginnings, type of a thing, and it just makes it a little more difficult to do the show in a place of change. But that's okay. One thing that's not changing is this room anytime soon.
Uh-huh. Well, let me say this. Can I say this?
Yes.
Should we just start the show right now? I mean, look, Chicken Jessica is not with us today. And so we're kind of doing it on our own. Whatever, no big whoop, but I'm going to sort of do the tech stuff myself, I guess.
Okay.
But I'm glad you found something to talk about with all these people and stuff.
I don't just, just as they say, spitballing, whatever the funk that means.
Well, look, I got ideas about. We're gonna start because we don't have. It's gonna be a short main episode and then a little bit longer of an after show debrief, but it's not gonna be Halloween themed. But whatever, we'll get into that in a second. I just wanted to. I'm just getting things ready here.
Okay.
I'm getting things all ready and stuff. So let's do this. Let's start. We're gonna start the show. Okay. Does that sound fair, Laura?
Yeah, it seems fair.
Yes, Chicken Jessica. She does the Joe Rogan Experience now. So, okay, I'm gonna start the show. I forgot how they do this, but I think I'll do it like this, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll try this. Okay, welcome to the Chicken Coop. My name is Brent Weinbach.
I'm Laura Weinbach.
And this is the chat show that we do every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we look at stuff, usually a lot of commercials, old commercials, and not that old, but kind of older commercials, and we kind of break them down, and music videos and other things like that. But we're not going to do that today. And today, what we're going to do, or tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to the theme of the episode is impressions. Okay. And we're just going to do some impressions, I guess. And then in the after show debrief, we're going to do, we're going to show you some impressions that we did when we were kids. And we're going to kind of break a video down of us doing impressions when we were kids. We're talking maybe 6 and 4 years old, or maybe 7 and 5. I'm not really sure how old we are in the video, but anyway, so here's what we're going to do. Yeah, no, I don't know what super chat is. I don't know how you do what that is and how you deal with it, but I heard it's something that's interesting. I don't know. I mean, chicken noodle.
I'm not sure, but I think if it's on their interior
Interior.
interior chat
Oh,
box
yeah. Uh-huh.
that's on their YouTube, or if they're watching via YouTube, which I imagine they mostly are, because I don't know where else they'd watch it.
They
If you
might be
click
watching
on
on
that
Pluto.
dollar sign, there's a dollar symbol of some
They
sort.
might be watching on Pluto TV.
Well, that could
I'm
be
just kidding.
true, in which case you click on that Pluto sign. But if you click on the dollar sign, I think it will kind of walk you through a series of steps that would engage your sort of, senses and abilities to do
And what if
things
they're
of a
what if they're
generous
watching
nature.
what if they're watching on Daily Motion?
Click that GM sign. There we go. Oh, Bryce's shell showing it how it's done.
Oh, wait,
That's
is it
what's
episode
up.
33? I think it's is that episode
Oh my
33?
God, peace out. Thank you.
I thought it was episode 34.
Really? I haven't
I
been
thought it
keeping
was
track.
episode 34.
I thought it was episode 34. Wanna breed?
Wanna breed? That's our first impression of the night. Wanna breed?
If you haven't heard that one before.
What's that an
I think
impression
that we
of?
probably impressed that movie about it's more than any other movie we've done impressions of on the show.
I guess, by the way, I guess it is episode
Any guesses
30.
out there?
Yeah, we've impressed that movie. We really impressed that movie, you know?
As it has impressed us. Yes, Monetary, you are correct. It is from Willow.
Of course.
But who knows what part it's from?
Wanna breed?
Wanna breed? Tempting, but
Everybody
no.
knows it's Willow.
But
okay,
does everybody know what part it's from?
Well, here, let me ask you this. Laura, what impressions? We were going to just say, you throw some names out and we'll do the impressions, okay?
Maybe.
And then maybe we can try some of the impressions of the ones we did when we were kids and try them now, and then we can compare them to when we did them when we were kids later.
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
So here's what I was thinking. Why don't we start with this? When Willow was smoking a joint. It's like this.
I don't think they had joints back then. They only had USB plugs.
It's like this, Laura. Look. Wanna breed?
He's like, tempting, but no.
Anyway, so how about this? Actually, rather than people name the people, why don't you and I just start with the impressions that we know and the ones we did when we were kids? And
Bryce and Shell guessed Boo Soldier from Willow. No, not him. Not the guy that goes, boo.
He goes, boo, boo.
Not him. No, that was a good, honest guess. Sorry, go ahead. Apologies for interrupting.
Right. No, not at all. How about this? Let's try this. Why don't we try? This is Jimmy Cagney, okay? And how about, this is what he looks like, all right? Legendary actor, he was in Yankee Doodle Dandy, and he was in, The Man of a Thousand Faces and White Heat and Public Enemy and lots of movies, and he was a big-time actor. And so if Laura, you were going to do and by the way, we didn't make a title sequence for this segment. It should be called Impressions. That should be the episode, but whatever, we don't have that. But anyway, so Laura, go ahead, and why don't you try your best Jimmy Cagney right now? Or do you not want me to do that? Do you not want to do that?
I can try.
Oh, well, no, because
I think I remember what he does. I think.
Oh, do you want me to do it first?
I can do it.
Okay.
And let me just give it a shot. Is it?
All right.
You dirty rat, you. One of these days, I'm going to get myself a belt.
Okay, so
I don't know. I honestly haven't seen any of his movies.
The joke on the belt thing is that the joke is that he would do this with his pants, He's
okay, so he did the belt thing, right?
He goes, he did, but he's.
I wasn't sure if it was him.
You dirty rat, you. You dirty rat, you. One of these days, something like that. You dirty rat, you. You dirty rat. One of these days, I'm gonna get myself a belt. The joke is that he's gonna.
His pants are gonna fall off.
I think he says one of these days, I'm gonna get myself a gun, is what he says.
But he does.
And so the joke is that
I think a talk show host made that joke about him. like doing an impression of him.
What?
Because they were commenting on the
Yeah,
fact
they're
that his pants were always about to
yes,
fall
yes,
off.
exactly, yeah. And
But
by
you
the
know, as
way,
a kid, our dad like made us learn these lines, and we had no idea who these. Well, I had no idea who these people were who I was impersonating. He just told us to say these words, and in my head, I pictured a guy like with a belt that he was gonna hit a kid with or something, like, that he was gonna beat somebody up with his belt. Probably with a buckle side or something like that.
Oh,
So
buckle side.
it was kind of a scary idea, I thought.
Yeah,
It
you know
didn't
what? It
seem
does
like
kind of
that
sound.
crazy of an idea.
Weird Artifact says it sounds like Reagan, and I think that it does kind of sound a little bit like Reagan, because my Ronald
Right.
Reagan sounds a little bit like this. Ronald Reagan sounds a little bit like this. You dirty rat, you. You dirty rat, you. You dirty rat. I'm Ronald Reagan. Vote for me, president. 1982.
Say no to drugs.
Just say
And
no.
Nancy, take it away.
Nancy, take it away. Okay.
Nancy,
Yeah.
tell us, Nancy, how was your experience on the episode of Different Strokes that you recently did to promote the Say No to Drugs campaign?
Okay. Now
Everybody loved you in it. We especially loved the part when you hung out with, what's his name again?
Conrad
Coleman.
Bain?
Gary.
Oh, Gary Coleman.
Tell me, what was it like when you got to meet Gary Coleman? Was it everything you expected and more?
So, and then do Nancy Reagan.
I think it was actually absolutely amazing.
Well, I really would rather not say on a public forum, but between you and me, it was rather amazing.
Between you
Conrad
and me,
Bain was a real gentleman.
Let's just say Conrad Bain is the head of the gentleman's club over here in, wherever we are.
And as for Willis,
DC.
well, his will is great. Or something like that. So anyway, all right. Well, that's how James Cagney is. Now let's move on to this next guy, who is Edward G. Robinson. Let me zoom in a little more on this guy here. So Edward G. Robinson, classic, another legendary actor, and we did, he played gangster roles a lot, and so did James Cagney. Well, not all the time, but so Laura, I can start this one off, I guess, or you can do it too. You want to start it off? I can start it off.
No, you go ahead.
I've retained to some degree. So his mouth kind of looks like this, right? And it's a lot of times his eyes will be almost kind of squinting like this, and he'll say, "My name is Rinko, see?" He kind of talks like that. "My name is Rinko, see? I'm the little man with the big gun, see? Nobody pushes me around, you understand? Mother of mercy! Is this the end of Rinko?" And the way that our father would taught it to us when we were kids was that he would say, "My name is Rinko, and I die in the gutter." Something about him dying in the gutter, because he dies at the end of one of the movies that he plays. In the movie, he plays Rico, which is called Little Caesar, and which is kind of a funny name now when you think about it, because I think of the pizza when I think of Little Caesar.
Well, that was the original pizza commercial.
So, but yeah, he is in Soylent Green also. Actually, I think that might have been his last film. But he made some TV appearances though, I think, after that. But my name is Rinko, yeah, something like that. But the whole yeah thing, when people imitate gangsters and they go, yeah, same, yeah, they're imitating Edward G. Robinson. That's what they're imitating. Now go ahead, Laura.
Okay. I might have to ask you to tell me some of the lines as I go, because I kind of forgot about it. So, I mean, I know the first part is, yeah, see, yeah. My name is Rico, see? I'm really bad at this.
I'm trying to, oh yeah, let me see the face first here. I'm trying to figure this out where it's, how do I
actually, let's do a side-by-side. Can we do a side-by-side with Rico?
Well, I'll give it a shot. I don't know here. Damn, we're already out of time almost here. I'm trying to, I don't know how to.
My name is Rico, see? I'm the little man with a big gun.
Wait, why can't I get you on that instead?
I don't know.
I don't know how to do that. But anyway, go ahead, Laura. Just do your face.
My name is Rico, see?
Squint your eyes.
I'm the little man with a big gun, see? Nobody pushes me.
My name is Rico, see?
My name is Rico, see?
I'm a little man with a big gun, see? Nobody pushes me around. I'm gonna get myself a belt. You dirty rat, you.
Wait, what else does he say?
He says, well, he says, I die in the gutter.
I
you
die
know,
in the gutter.
All right,
I don't
let's
know.
move on to the next one here. We'll just cruise right along because, okay. So here's, this is, sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do, that's how you do that, but
Oh, right. No.
how do you do this? So Louis Armstrong, this is the next one. And so Louis Armstrong, he would, a legendary musician, and he would sound maybe a little something. I wish I could do the thing where, I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out. But anyway, he goes a little something like this. This is the impression we did when we were kids. You go, give me a lips for just a moment in my imagination. Or it sounds more like this, actually. He's like, I see birds colored green, red. I see pussy colored blue, red pussy too. Okay, I'm just getting into character. That's not what we did when we were kids. Okay, so good. Give me your lips for just a moment in my imagination. Let this moment be a kiss to build a dream on. Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. A kiss to build a dream on. Something like that, right? It's a little bit like that. So how about you?
What I remember was, give me your lips for just a moment to make my imagination flow.
To make my imagination flow.
Something like that, where he's like, give me a kiss to build a dream on, make my imagination. That's what I remember having to do as a kid.
It goes like this.
If I were to do it now,
it says, give me your lips for just a moment in my imagination. Let this moment be a kiss to build a dream on, or something like that.
Let this moment be a kiss to build a dream on. Hold me close and hold me fast. Yes, sir.
What?
I don't know. I just remember him in these movies, Anyway,
he wasn't really.
It's funny because I didn't watch.
Movies.
I didn't even really know him as a character as a kid either. I just was just doing what my dad told me to say. But I became a huge fan of him later on in life, of course, and I definitely learned to. I mean, I grew up on his music later, but at the time didn't know really even what he looked like.
Sorry, I don't know how to do this right. Okay, so then, all right, this next one is Peter Lorre right here, who's in Casablanca.
Now this I remember.
And he's in other movies such as M, and he sounds a little bit. Well, here, why don't you
Can I do mine?
Yeah, yes.
I think I remember this one.
I want to feature you with. I don't know how to do it where I'm in the picture.
Daughter.
No.
Get that trash off my land. Land.
No, that's Walter Brennan, but Peter
shoot.
Lorre is Lorre is different. He goes,
just tell me the lines and I'll do it. Oh yeah, my name is Rico. See? No. Oh, I'm the little man with the big gun. See?
No.
Oh wait, that's James Cagney.
No, that's Edward G. Robinson.
I mean Edward G. Robinson.
Peter Lorre goes like this. He goes, Rick, take the letters of transit, Rick. Something like that. I can't really do. But then he kind of this is the knife thing.
Oh, need a hand.
I didn't know what to do with a knife, so I stuck it in his back.
Right.
Or something like that,
His
eyes are big. His eyes are big.
So I stuck it in his back.
I didn't know what to do with a knife. He almost kind of sounds like Ren from Ren and Stimpy a little
Was he
bit.
oh right, he does. Was he the one who did need a hand, little girl? I've got a basket full of them.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually said that in a movie or not, but it's something our dad taught us as a thing you could say with Peter Lorre,
Okay.
Stimpy, you idiot. I didn't know. Okay, so it's something like Jake. Okay, whatever. That's it. Well, let's move on. Because
obviously Brent is better at this than me.
I didn't know. I will just say that.
I don't do this.
I'm not good at that. First of all, let me say this. I'm not good at it. And in fact, it's embarrassing.
No, you're doing great.
But two, these were, I learned these people pretty early on, and in the single digit age.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm doing my impression of myself, doing an impression of these people from when I was a kid. Like it's hard for me to remove that from my head.
Hey, just to respond to Josiah, I can sort of do Ray Romano because
Ray Romano, Ray Romano, he kind of sounds a little bit like this. I'm Ray Romano. Yeah, watch my, everybody loves me.
or something like that. It kind of sounds like that.
Hey, I'm Ray Romano. Hey.
Something like that, right?
Oh, Bryce said, "Can you do a Laura?"
Mm,
What would that be?
well, people say you and I sound similar. So
I feel
don't
like
know.
if you could do an impression of me, that would be one of the biggest compliments because it would mean I would have that a defined enough character to do an impression of. But maybe you can't because I don't have that defined of a character. I don't know.
No, that's not true.
Well, they say iconic characters are impressionable.
So this is
impression worthy.
Oh, Kermit the Frog kind of sounds like Ray Romano, by the way.
Here.
Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Frog here. I'm Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog here. Oh, and I'm on the scene here in front of,
I don't know, something like that. But okay. So wait, by the way, somebody said something. We got to whip through these, I guess.
I know. Hurry up.
What a wonderful world.
All right. So, and then, oh yeah, it does sound like Fat Albert also.
Level Anchorage. I haven't watched The Sopranos, so I don't really know who Carmela is on the show.
I don't know The
I've
Sopranos
seen maybe
either.
a couple episodes of it.
So this is Walter Brennan, by the way.
Right, and he's like,
now go ahead, Laura.
All right.
Go ahead.
Get that trash off my land, daughter.
No, it's more like this.
Trash off my. As a kid, all I pictured a daughter and a father, and him asking her to pick up some trash or garbage that had been scattered all over his property, which I imagined to be some kind of like a farm or prairie, and him just going with a cane. I pictured a godlike figure with a long beard. Daughter, get that trash off my land, daughter. And it's interesting because that photograph is nothing at all what I would imagine when I would say the words.
Well, it sounds a little more like this, I would say. Daughter, get that trash off my land, daughter. Daughter, get that trash off my land.
And as it turns out,
daughter, oh, they'll see. Now, there's a really funny scene in.
It turns out he's talking about a person who he was referring to as trash.
Get that
some guy.
Daughter. Yeah, I think maybe he's referring to.
I had no idea about that.
I don't know.
George wants us to do an impression of an Australian accent. You think we can do?
He called it a knife. It's no knife. This is my impression of Paul Hogan.
He
called it a knife. It's no knife. It's no knife. Yes, he's a knife. Yeah, mate. No, mate. I got in my apartment. I got in my apartment. There's a bunch of lassies down there in my apartment. No, I can't do it. I can't.
Something like, out here on the outback, we've got wild alligators waiting to just chomp and rip you apart. Something like that.
Well, really only about no.
I had a friend in elementary school who was Australian, and he would go, "Oh well, goody gumdrops for you."
How come Australian people or people from that area, when they say no, it sounds like this? Nar. They say nar.
No.
I can't really do any of these things.
No, I don't think so. That's not really Australian, though, is it? It's like some other.
That doesn't sound
England.
Australian.
No,
that sounds English.
Something else. Yes, I'll know. I'm not good at it. You know what
well,
I mean?
Right. Well, I'll go out there. We looks like a little bit of a lassie. All right.
Well, if I was to be honest, watching the film, what's it called? Picnic at Hanging Rock is one of my favorite films. Oh yeah, it's like you know what? Who is a good person to think about if you're thinking about an Australian accent is John Jarrett. Now this is a garrote. If I squeeze it, I can't do it. Never mind. Go ahead.
I can't do it. He can't do it.
Did you know that? By the way, did you know that John Jarrett was in Picnic at Hanging Rock as a young?
Yeah, I knew that actually. Yeah. So this is Bela Lugosi, and he played Dracula, and so do you know how to do this one, Laura? You can do this one.
I want to suck your blood.
Yeah, exactly. I want to suck you. I want to suck your dick.
I want to suck your blood
from
your dick.
I want to suck your blood from your dick. Your dick is bleeding.
I want to suck your butt from your dick.
I want to suck your butt from your dick.
I mean
Your
blood
bu-
from
I
your
mean, I need
prick.
blood.
You know, you
For-
prick your finger, let me suck blood from finger.
I want to suck your blood from your dick. I mean, blood from your prick. The prick, when I prick the finger.
It bleeds, you know, a little bit of blood come out. You want to suck
Little
it, it's
blood,
okay.
little blood come out, no big deal. I pick you up on the garden and sunset, and we go suck the prick from the
You're
blood.
like, I want to suck your blood from your dick. I mean, blood from prick. You know, when you do prick finger, blood come out. You want to suck. It's not only natural. It's okay. Don't worry.
Well, my rollerblades so I can get on fast. Imagine Dracula saying, I want to suck your blood. No, I need to wear my rollerblades so I can get on faster.
He's like, excuse me, I want to suck your blood. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to lace up my rollerblade. I got to get home really fast from karate, as I just took one class per week. And then I take a trip down to 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee, and then I get a couple of cactus coolers and then go home. You know what I mean?
Couple of cactus coolers.
I got to go grab a 6-pack of cactus coolers. So if you'll excuse me.
So if you'll excuse me, I'll be right back. Eh? I'll be right back. Eh? Okay, how about this next one real quick, and then we'll just burn through these, and then I think that will be good here actually. Gosh dang, this is so. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is of course Carrie Grant,
Oh, yeah.
and can you do your impression of him, Laura? Do you remember that
All
one?
right. Frankly, oh, yeah, he's like,
No, that's
like
not.
Frankly Scarlet.
That's Clark Gable.
Oh, Clark Gable, right. What did Cary Grant do again? I mean, just famous quotes.
By the way, you say we have vampire. But we are of vampire descent.
We are of the vampire.
Well, our father
Dynasty,
is
not
he's
vampire,
Romanian.
I wish.
He's Romanian, and he goes and our background is Romanian on our dad's side of the family. So we're basically like Filipino vampires, basically. So how about that for a movie, Filipino vampires? Okay, Laura, do your Cary Grant.
Tell me a line.
Judy. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you know for this, but
Judy.
you are
That's all I remember.
Judy. I'm Cary Grant. Cary Grant sounds a little bit like this, kind of, something like that, right? Cary Grant, right? Something like that.
Yes, our father has been alive for 2,000 years, just to respond to Jeff Leslie.
Cary
I don't know.
Grant, Judy. You are absolutely positive, something like that.
Oh, yeah,
And-
you're
but
absolutely positively
apparently-
something.
something or other. But apparently, he didn't even say that. That's just a weird.
Oh, yeah, and
the
then
way
I
that people start doing impressions of people, and then they end up saying things that they didn't actually say, but people just think they did that, So, anyway, that's something to think about. And then finally, one more here. I always do this the wrong way. Okay, and this is it's interesting, this photo, I think, because who this is Greta Garbo, and
she
it's-
did. I want to be alone.
yeah. Now, what's interesting about this is, I don't know, this picture is interesting, right? I mean, this almost looks kind of modern. I can imagine somebody looking
No.
like this now, in a way.
No way.
But-
I wish I could get a photo like that nowadays. That would be awesome.
Mm.
Difficult
Well,
thing to get.
Anyway,
Uh,
Greta Garbo, you do it. Yeah,
All
go
I
ahead.
know is what I was told.
Right.
I want to be alone.
So
I
the way
want
that
to be alone.
you'll see it in
That's
the
all I know.
video is he tells her to go, I want to be alone. I want to be alone, darling.
Oh, yeah, darling. Right.
Darling. But the thing is I've seen the movie she says that in. It's called Grand Hotel.
And she
And
doesn't
she
for an
doesn't
honest-
say it. She doesn't say it like that. She just says, I want to be alone. I mean, it's not she doesn't exaggerate it the way that people did it, but it became that became the impression of Greta Garbo, is to say, I want to be alone, almost like sounds like a Dracula almost, right? And
Mhm.
and it's anyway, and also what's kind of funny is that she was very reclusive, and she didn't like she didn't like attention and stuff in her personal life. But anyway,
She
those are
kind
the
of looks
people-
like Marlene Dietrich a little bit in that photo, I think.
No,
A little bit.
I don't think so.
Kinda, yeah, she does. Well, that's the style, I guess, of that.
But these
time.
are our people here, and then these are who you'll be seeing us do impressions of as. Why is this
But
not-
don't look at these pictures. Like, I should just tell people. So this was just a little amuse-bouche, amuse your bush, session to get you excited for the after show, which is going to be much more entertaining because you'll be seeing us as actual, 5-year-olds or 4-year-olds or 3-year-olds doing impressions of
not
these
three.
people.
It's 4.
Maybe it's
6.
4 and 6. I think
It's
4 and 6.
6.
I don't think I'm 5 in it.
I think
But
that
it's
you were,
actually
it's
really
4 and 6,
entertaining.
I think, you know. But so those are who we'll check out. And so look, if you want to see the after show debrief, we're going to try to, so you heard us do those impressions as adults just now. You're going to show them to you as children what they were like, and we can kind of compare and contrast and see what that's like. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to do that, I actually forgot to, I didn't get the video for this, but you see there's a join button underneath the video. We'll click join, and you can join. There's 2 different tiers, and one of the tiers gives you bonus stuff. You can read all about it. And then the main tier, the first tier, gives you access to the after show debriefs, which is going to happen right now. And the way you do it, I got to post a link. The link is in the description of this video. Okay. Let me see if I can post anyway, the link is in the description of this video. It better be, I think it is. Hold on. Let me just double check, make sure. Let me just double check. Mozzarella cheese, tantalizing toppings. That's my impression of Tommy Davidson trying to sell you on the P-Zone from Pizza Hut. Tantalizing toppings. Mozzarella cheese. Is there any other impressions you want to do while I'm looking this up?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm open to suggestions if people can suggest something that I know. Something exciting. Including you.
Yeah. Me?
Sure.
Stealing? Here, do your Noel Gallagher impression.
Yeah, he's like, me, a fucking millionaire, stealing? I mean. That's
okay.
basically it.
Okay, good. Me, a millionaire, stealing? Can you do Cyndi Lauper, Laura?
I don't know.
No, she's a real New York accent, you know? She's a real...
I don't know, yeah. How does she talk?
Well...
I really want to talk like this. Like
yeah. She talks like that. Yeah,
people
exactly.
mistake my voice for Rosie Perez, but I'm Cyndi Lauper. I don't know why they keep thinking I'm Rosie Perez. I don't know. Girls just want to have fun. That's all they want to do is they just want to have fun. So why don't you just leave us alone and let's have some fun? Fuck shit.
Jimmy Stewart's pretty easy. He kind of sounds like this. Oh yeah, so Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy Stewart. He sounds a little bit like this. Oh yeah, Jimmy Stewart. I mean, everybody can do Jimmy Stewart. It's pretty easy, right? Oh, yeah, Jimmy Stewart. Well, Jimmy Stewart sounds a little bit like this. And David Lynch sounds a little bit like this. Cooper, David Lynch, he sounds a little bit like this. David Lynch, did I do that? I always say that.
He's like,
to
this
do
is
David
me
Lynch.
talking quietly, and this is me talking loudly.
The way to do David Lynch is to just do an impression of Steve Urkel. And did I do that? Cooper, it's me. Urkel, it's Agent Urkel.
I
Laura,
have no control over the volume of my voice.
Did I do that? Laura Palmer. Isn't that weird that also there's 2 Lauras are in both things?
Laura.
Laura Palmer. So anyway, all right, that's it. So look, we're going to move on to the after show debrief. It's look at the description, and the link is in the description, and we'll see you there in just a bit. But thanks for joining us for this very kind of compact edition of the Chicken Coop. But we do this every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. But I hope to see you all you members, hope to see you in the after show debrief in just a bit. And if you haven't joined already, join now and come join us, and you'll see these. Look, I'll just show you you want a little tasty taste? Nah, I got to load up the videos and stuff. But I think I'm 6 years old and Laura's 4, and we do all those impressions we did, and that's what we're going to break down in this video. So we're going to go take a look, and we'll see you next week. Otherwise, and we'll get back into some more Halloween themed stuff. Although doing these impressions is kind of like doing the costumes in a way, right? Anyway, my name is Brent Weinbach.
I'm Laura Weinbach.
And the name of the show is The Chicken Coop. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And we'll see you in just a bit if you're a member. And don't forget to join. And that's it. Bye.
Okay. Oh, so Josiah needs the after show link.
Oops. Hold on. I did this incorrectly. What?
Josiah is looking for the link.
Yeah. After show link, Josiah, is in the description of the video. Here, let me see if I can. How can I do this? I think I got the link right here. Hold on. This might be. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, yeah. I can. How do I do this? See, I don't know how to do everything in this thing just yet, but let's see here. Oh, you got it. You got it. Okay. Did you find it? Wait, Noah, did you find it? Is there no such link? There is such a link. Okay, got it. Everybody's got it. All right. All right. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you there. Okay. And then we'll have a good time. Goodbye. We'll see you in a bit.